After 3 months of hardcore PC gaming use, does the LG C9 have any burn-in? Oh my God! Hi guys, I'm Bushwhack18. I stream live on Twitch every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Come on over and get crazy with us. So why are we talking about burn-in? The reason we're talking about burn-in is because the LG C9 is an OLED panel. And the biggest thing that's a negative that you're going to hear about OLED panels is the potential of burn-in. You'll hear some people say it's not that big of a problem. You'll hear other people say it's definitely a problem and I'm never buying an OLED ever. For me, the only way to really get to the bottom of this and figure out the truth is to test this OLED TV every month for burn-in, because I use this thing a lot. I stream for 7 to 8 hours at a time sometimes, and I'm constantly gaming. I play a lot of PUBG. And that's key because in PUBG, in the bottom right hand corner, there's always a HUD on screen. And theoretically, that should be burning in on OLED. So we'll take a look and we'll see how it's holding up after 3 months. As you can see, as I pan around the TV with our YouTube burn-in test here, that there's really no sign of burn-in anywhere. 3 months isn't that long of a time. In the bottom right, where the PUBG HUD would normally be, there's no sign of burn-in. As long as along the bottom, that's another key area, along the bottom of this TV, I have a taskbar filled with icons that I don't hide. Take note of that. You can hide it on Windows if you're really that worried about burn-in, but I don't hide it. So whenever I log into Windows, that taskbar is showing the same icons in the same places. And as you can see, there's no burn-in yet. I've been on record as saying burn-in isn't nearly as big of an issue as it's cracked up to be, as long as you take proper care of your OLED TV. As long as you don't leave it running all the time, you're good to go. When you're done using it, turn it off. If you're really that worried, run the pixel shift option, whatever you need to do. I'm going to keep testing this every month, and if I see any signs of burn-in, you guys will see it firsthand from my experience, and you can make it a more informed decision in the future on whether or not you want to use the LG C9 as your primary PC gaming monitor. Because I understand the concerns, I do. Why would you want to spend $1,500 on something that could potentially be ruined from the exact thing you're using it for? But so far, no sign of that. All that being said, that doesn't mean I haven't had any problems with the LG C9. There's one thing that's kind of bugging me out a little bit. I don't know if this means it's a bad panel or if this is something that just happens and goes away time to time. But you would take the screen, divide it right down the middle, a couple inches over to the right. There's a vertical white line that appears from the top bezel all the way down to the bottom bezel for as long as 24 hours, sometimes less. It'll appear there and then it will disappear. On LG's website and LG's customer support, they tell you to factory reset the TV, which is a major annoyance, especially if you calibrate this thing. You don't want to do that, but they'll tell you to factory reset it and the line will go away. This has happened to me 3 times. I suspect that it's from changing the resolutions and refresh rates on the PC, but really it just seems like when I go back and forth between 1440p and 4K, that's more when it's happening. But I will keep my eye on this in the future. I still have plenty of time on my warranty to get this panel replaced if I need to, but really I want to examine this issue long term and see if it gets worse, if it doesn't happen again, and just let you guys know what's going on with it. So that's full disclosure. Also, if you think that 3 months isn't a good enough sample size, what I'll do is I have the LG B7. I've used that hard for 2 years. 1 full year for PC gaming I've used it, and the other year it's been my primary bedroom TV, and I've watched a ton of HDR content on it. And I will go through that and give that a burn-in test, and I'll show you guys the results so that you can see how an OLED TV is going to look after 2 years of hardcore use. Guys, it's been fun. As always, if you have any questions, hit me in the chat. I'll reply as fast as possible. Let me know what you're thinking, how you're feeling about the OLED. If you have one of these things, let me know how you like it. Keep that conversation going. Hit me with a like. Make sure you subscribe for more tests in the future. See you guys later.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on